Things I didn't plan today versus things I did. I am on my way to the VA to hopefully ruin some student doctor's career. Like, he fucked up my vasectomy so bad, I hope he hates feet and the powers that be are like, you need to be a podiatrist. So they gave me a cup like 3 months ago and said, bring this cup back in 3 months filled with the baby gravy. I live 90 miles away from the VA. I get halfway here and was like, oh, I don't have the cup. So I call them and they're like, yeah, we can give you a cup. You'll just have to fill it up. Now, the reason that I want to ruin this student doctor's career, like his entire fucking career, like I've never been vindictive until today. That's a lie, but still. The reason that I want to ruin this student doctor's career is, A, I didn't know that I was going to be getting it done by a student doctor. I just knew that the VA was going to do it for free. And I'm kind of poor, so it sounded like a good idea. Boy, was I wrong. They give me a Valium so that I will be more calm when I get in the back. And then they sit me in a waiting room for 4.5 hours. By the time I got in there, the Valium wore out, and I was exactly as anxious as I thought I was going to be. So, have had plenty of people tell me that this procedure is painless. Oh, if they numb it correctly, it is. Because they only did that to the second side. However, the first side, I felt them pull, I felt them give me the shot, and then I felt them do everything. And he was like, all right, we're halfway done. And I started like, I was literally meditating to try to deal with the pain of the second side. And I felt them pull, I felt them give me the shot. That was it. I was like, oh, that's what it's supposed to feel like. 5 days after the procedure, they call me to set up the analysis to make sure that they did everything correctly. And I'm telling the receptionist, I was like, hey, who do I need to talk to about what level of swelling is normal versus not? And she says, let me get you a nurse. So I'm telling the nurse what's going on. And he says, let me get you a doctor. Something tells me that is a bad sign. The complications that I had were bad enough that they sent me antibiotics and some decent pain meds. Like, I was rocking 2 baseballs in my pants. The surgery was over 2 months ago. Still having some hypersensitivity, like any kind of touching feels like I just got kicked in the ding-ding. And I try to have an active lifestyle, and everything hurts. When I was inspecting, there was an extra cut and an extra stitch. And I talked to like several people that have had this procedure, and none of them had a cut or a stitch in that extra spot that I did. So I inspect further. And this son of a bitch has taken part of my beans and sewed it up about that far up on my franks, essentially making my wiener about 1/4 of an inch less. And I was not rocking in abundance to begin with. So that's how my day is going. How's yours?